Welcome to another episode of Geared Up. Today we're going to meet up with Dan Rosenburg, who built himself a very impressive homemade manual CNC machine, but almost as impressive is a unique little vacuum that he's got attached to the bottom. And there's not much more I can explain about it. We just need to go check it out.
We're on a mission to find tools and equipment that have game-changing potential for making the work safer and better for all the people on our projects. This is Geared Up.
You got a large setup here, and I want to talk a little bit about that, but can you tell me what it is about this vacuum and this setup that is unique?
Yes, we're always looking for cool, innovative things, and with the cordless innovation of using tools, you need a vacuum attachment, a HEPA vacuum for a lot of the operations that we do. So this setup here allows you to use a vacuum, a HEPA vacuum, with your cordless tools and remotely turn it on without having to be next to the vacuum when needed.
Right on.
Which is very convenient when you want to keep that vacuum away from you or where you're working. This can be mounted on your wrist or just about any tool, on and off. Very simple. It has the filter cleaner that automatically does it while you're using it. Great little tool.
I love it. I love it. I love the fact that it's cordless, and I got to tell you, one of the reasons that stood out to me to make such a small thing, to stand out is when I had to sit on my hands and knees and grind floors, somebody'd come talk to me, and I'd shut off my grinder, and the vacuum would still be screaming, and I gotta go walk over here, turn that off, and I know they make that technology now. If I've got the DeWalt grinder and the DeWalt vacuum, those two probably talk to each other and you can shut them off. But this works with anything. Now, sidebar question for you.
Sure.
What is all this setup? Can you walk me a little bit? The vacuum's cool, but walk me through what this is.
So again, this is another solution to, I wouldn't say a problem, but on a project we have a lot of FRP wall protection. We're doing a ton of it. So, to do this effectively and quick, we came up with this. It's kind of a manual CNC machine. A guy doesn't need his tape measure. We have a tape measure mounted here. You can do cross cuts this way, lateral cuts this way. And that's why we want it, everything is cordless. I can set this up anywhere on the job. I don't need power. And we have the vacuum there. Again, everything is cordless. I can turn this on, and again, this is fiberglass, so it's very harmful. This sucks up all the fiberglass dust as you're cut.
Did this shroud and all this? I mean, this didn't come with the
No.
Makita setup here,
These
right?
are all parts and pieces that were bought from various places. This is the dust shroud that someone 3D printed. This is actually a router mount for a CNC machine, and then we just adapted it to this. And this is just a push-pull clamp to give you that Z-axis. And at the end of the day, the whole thing folds up like this, and you could roll around the site, tuck it out of the way, and nice and convenient.
I love it. And to come back to this little push button. I mean, it's easy to say you can just crawl down here and turn it on, and that could have been any vacuum.
Yeah.
But if you do this enough in a day, and if you do this enough in a day, and if you're working your body a lot, if you can make that a little bit simpler and easier for the men and women in the field, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Not only that, is they're going to forget to do this.
Right.
Or they're going to say, the hell is doing this?
Right.
And it's this way, it's right there. When I hit this switch, I have this switch right next to it.
I love it.
You can't miss it.
I love it. Is this something you would recommend to others to try or use?
I definitely think it's something other groups should try if they're doing a lot of this type of protection.
Right on.
It's pretty simple. It's going to work.
Yeah.
It's going to save us a lot of time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel very confidently that this is going to be a great tool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if anybody had any questions on the Super DeWalt push button vacuum or the custom homemade CNC machine, they can give you a call?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Right on. Well, thanks, Dan.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So, gotta hand it to Dan Rosenburg, always coming up with creative solutions to challenging problems in construction. And today, the little vacuum attachment, or the little vacuum button, I thought that was pretty neat. I haven't seen one of those, and those are helpful if you've ever had a tool running, you need to shop a vacuum, now you got it right in the palm of your hand. And I hate to give it to him, because he's probably gonna never let me live it down, but that table that he built is pretty sick as well. So, if you liked what you saw today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, leave a comment. Anything that you saw that you take interest in and you want to try out or you want to learn more on, leave it in the comments section. We check them every time. Thanks for joining. We'll see you on the next episode of Geared Up.